teams a round of applause for their great success. The Utah High School Activities Association would like to recognize the seniors in all teams by having them take a step forward. Seniors, please take a step forward. All of you, raise your hand. Join us in congratulating these seniors with a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats. We pause to honor America and those valiant men and women who fight to protect our freedoms as we enjoy this game today with the playing of our national anthem. At this time, let's meet the 5A players and coaches. 5A, will you please step forward? For the designated visitors, the Mountain Ridge Sentinels. Number 3, Shelby Peterson. Number 6, McKaylee Gerard. Number 18, Addison Christiansen. Number 21, Brooklyn Hooten. Number 22, Lauren Murdoch. And number 27, Lindsay Black. And your starters for today's game, number 1, Ellie Pierce. Number 5, Carly Avery. Number 7, Ashlyn Webb. Number 10, Tegan Smith. Number 12, Tessa Hokinson. Number 14, Taya Manzanares. Number 15, Tasha Hokinson. Number 17, Miley Mills. Number 19, Michaela McClanahan. And number 23, Billy Murdoch. Head coach, Andre Ashton. Assistant coaches, Lacey LaPrey, Shauna LaPrey, Callie Fielding, and Dell Ashton. Principal Mike Cheever and Athletic Director Sam Rogers. Now for the designated home team, the Spanish Fork Mighty Dons. Number 1, Cameron Buchanan. Number 8, Hallie Wilson. Number 11, Emery Pintar. Number 15, Annie Olson. Number 18, Addie Nilsson. Number 21, Lucy Evans. Number 23, Taylor Reed. Number 24, Elise Archuleta. And starting for the Dons today, number 4, Brooklyn Pintar. Number 5, Avery Sapp. Number 6, Opie Beckstrom. Number 7, Kylie Mitchell. Number 10, Ashlyn Losey. Number 12, Jenny Davis. Number 14, Peyton Hall. Number 16, Trinity Benson. Number 17, Tatum Hall. And number 19, Aubrey Leonard. Head coach, Natalie Jarvis. Assistant coaches, Kayla Jones, Jess Sifford, and Whitney Carson. Principal Matt Christensen and Athletic Director Steve Dudley. The umpires for this championship game are Bart Paul, Thomas Marchesi, and Ralph Anderson. Now let's meet the 6A players and coaches. For the designated visitors, the Bingham Miners. Number 0, Kinsley Kessler. Number 5, Ty Tutagola. Number 8, Sierra Houston. Number 10, Raquel Kessler. Number 11, Gracie Broadbent. Number 12, Eva Twitchell. Number 13, Madison Harrison.
Jamie.
Number 16,
time I announced it, I said
Number
Amy.
17,
Jamie,
And
that's
I
all
was
I was
going,
gonna
wait
say.
a minute,
Number 19,
Jamie.
Sophia
Yeah.
Finneman.
The only reason why I know is because
Oakley
now
Clark.
this is like the 4th time I've
Number
had both
24,
teams.
Kelly
And then-
Clark. And number
Lo-
32,
what is
Eva
that?
Woolley.
Losi.
Losi.
Starting today for your minors, number 1, Chloe Latu. Number 2, Emily Doherty. Number 3, Noe Barrowis. Number 6, Charity Drake. Number 7, Avery King. Number 9, Braxton Hunter. Number 18, Avery Hattie. Number 20, Eliza Chappell. Number 22, Shelby Jones. And number 25, Olivia Lemke. Head coach, Mickey Jackson. Assistant, Natalie Marquez, Chelsea Hadley, Megan Barrow, and Ron Matheson. Principal, Rodney Shaw, and athletic director, Andy Bowis. Sorry, Andy. All right, now let's for the designated home team. The Riverton Silverwolves. Number 3, Ava Beasley. Number 4, Tessa Ho. Number 5, Sheila Party. Number 8, Brady Shields. Number 9, Mason Bright. Number 12, Baby Hansen. Number 13, Royale Gonzalez. Number 14, Brent O'Reilly. Number 15, Gracie Kay. Number 19, Bella Peacock. Number 21, Ashley Pavlov. And starting for your Silver Wolves today, number 1, Chloe Woods. Number 2, Kylie Roosh. Number 6, Lily Heights. Number 7, Mariah Delgado. Number 10, Kylie Carroll. Number 11, Alexis Shaver. Number 16, Jolie Mayfield. Number 17, Chloe Borges. And number 18, Kason Cord. Head coach, Caitlin Elliott. Assistants, Whitney Scher, Kylie Scher, Kylie Miranda, and Josie Barton. Principal, Carolyn Goff, and athletic director, Daniel Henderson. Umpires for this championship game are Stacy Paulson, Chris Durbin, and Steve Paulson. You guys, congratulations for being here. Let's play ball. Man, I've rolled this game like 50 times. Dang it. Thanks, Larry.
Ooh,
Ready for this?
Oh, Andy. Oh,
yeah,
Bowis.
ready to go. Do you remember, did you do this game yesterday?
I did.
So I know that a girl on Spanish Fork hit 2 home runs,
It
but I
was-
didn't call it.
It was Leonard.
Leonard?
It was Leonard, Aubrey Leonard. She had a 3-run homer and a grand slam.
Oh. That'll work.
The funny thing is, she hit the 3-run homer, and the next time up, they walked Sap to load the bases
To get to her?
to get to her, and then she jacked it.
Okay, nice. Good to know.
I did not do Bowis right.
Spanish Fork Dons.
They switched faces too early on. They came out, right?
Yeah, we need to get a report of it. They did it anyway. What's that?
Mountain Ridge also squandered the first and the second inning. They had the bases loaded twice with no outs. And they
Really?
only scored 1 run in both innings.
Okay, let me write it down.
Hey Trev, yeah. Want to eat? No, you're fine. No, we got a chair. We're getting out there. Do you need to warm anything up?
No, I think we're okay.
Oh, I said that really too.
I had a boy graduate yesterday.
Oh, yeah, how'd that go? Where did you guys do yours at? Is it the
At
stadium?
football field.
I don't know why every school didn't do that.
Yeah, but it was not, I mean, it was nuts. Provo High is a new high school with, I thought, tons of parking. People parked like a half a mile away.
Is that the only thing you could find type of parking?
Oh, well, everything was full. We had accidents in the parking lot before the game,
Because of
before it
this?
started. We had accidents after Provo police was active, after that was over because of
Really?
the accidents. Oh yeah, it was just nuts.
So we had like a Rio Tinto, and there's still no parking at Rio Tinto,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So that
you're
didn't
right.
help us.
Yeah.
It was nice because we could fit, we didn't have to limit tickets and stuff like that, but it was expensive. I'm like, oh, this is worth it. And we couldn't be on the turf field at all. And so the graduates who were behind the speakers
And the families and stuff were on the left-hand side, so the speakers were basically talking a little bit to the parents, but mostly like to this big empty field.
Empty
We couldn't
field.
be on the.
Is this everything?
See, they set chairs up on
That's
the
what we should
artificial
have done.
turf.
Everybody has
Yeah.
turf. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks nice.
So
The
I
only
was-
thing that they asked was the girls not to wear high heels.
Yeah, slogan going to
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Which is
other
fine.
than that,
They can't walk
you
in
know,
anyway.
well, they wore platforms.
Oh!
Almost all of them wore platforms.
I didn't think about platforms, but
Yeah.
that works, right?
Yeah.
They're cute letters. I can't read their letters. They're the cutest things in the world.
I'm just gonna let them know, not to take. So we're ready to go?
We're ready to go.
Fried rice?
Have fried rice.
Russ, you got my weakness snack right there.
You know,
Those are
and
so
see,
ridiculously good.
until 2 weeks ago, I never had them, and Jan brought some, and I started eating them, and I was
I
going,
love them
"Oh
so
my
much."
heavens,
Yeah.
this is like my favorite thing."
Yeah, they are so good.
They really, and I feel healthier eating them.
Yeah,
Like,
it's,
oh, what?
that's exactly right.
Right?
I mean, they're healthier than potato chips.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
I just like the crunch and yeah.
It's funny that we'll take like the worst thing that's not healthy and say it's
Yeah.
right below that, so I'm good.
So
I'm
we're
fine.
good.
We're good.
We're good. It's like 1 gram less, so.
Right.
Husband and wife team, huh? Where's Larry? Stacy. They're good people. I'm good umpires. I guess that's all that matters, right? For the championship game.
He's nice because I would never let them move together.
I wouldn't either. That's what I'm saying, right?
Not,
I mean,
not
they could be opposite right here.
during
but
the season, yes, but not
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 championship.
during championship.
Now, so what can I do to help you since you're feeding all of us? I'm ready to go. I'm gonna find out upstairs.
Jared turned me down and asked you the same question.
Okay, I can do this. She does everything all the time, yeah.
Field 2, we have Bingham versus Riverton. Riverton is our home team. Pitching for Riverton, number 18, Payson Core. Catching, number 7, Mariah Delgado. First base, number 10, Kylie Carroll. Second base, number 6, Lily Heights. Third base, 11, Alexis Schaefer. Shortstop, number 16, Julie Wakefield.
Oh, it's
Center field, number
7:06.
2, Kylie Rush. Out in center field, number 17, Chloe
They're like, they're
Borges.
waiting. They're like,
Right
"Come on,
field
you
is
guys."
number 1, Chloe Woods.
See, I'm not nice.
Yeah, you're like, no, we're starting. We don't
Bingham
have time to BS right
will
here.
have Avery Hammy pitching. Number 6,
You don't want the
Cherry
players to come, that's
catching.
okay. Head coach.
Number 2, Emily Dorley on first. Number 9, Braxton Hunter on second. Number 1, Chloe Latu on third. Shortstop is number 3, Noe Marwis. Left field, number 20, Eliza Chappell. Center field, number 22, Shelby Jones. Number 7, Avery King is our right fielder.
Welcome in, game 2 of the 6A
Batting first for
Championship
Bingham will be
Series.
Eliza Chappell at the plate. Noe Marwis on deck, Shelby Jones.
The letters are the cutest things in the entire world. I know I'm a girl, but seriously. They're so awesome looking. Like, it's just the little things like that that make it so great for Daytona, right? Like, seriously.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spanish Fork for the 5A State Championship Series, where Spanish Fork leads Mountain Ridge 1-0. Yesterday, Spanish Fork beating the Sentinels 14-3 after a 5-inning run rule. So Mountain Ridge comes in game 2 looking to even the series. Spanish Fork, as the 1 seed, will be the home team today. The Sentinels, the away team. Inside the circle for the Dons, number 5, Avery Sapp. Impressive sophomore pitcher, 17-0 on the season with a 1.18 ERA and 182 strikeouts.
Riverton's working to start Delgado with the battery. Carroll, Heights,
Sapp will be facing. Impressive lineup for the Sentinels. Features number 12, Tessa Hawkinson. Number 10, Tegan Smith, who manned the order of the lineup for the Sentinels. Yesterday's Spanish Fork powered by Aubrey Leonard, who hit a 3-run home run and a grand slam to push the Dons past Mountain Ridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our game today, featuring the Mountain Ridge Sentinels and the Spanish Fork Dons.
To go over the situation here in the final series, if Spanish Fork wins today, they will be crowned the 5A state champions. If Mountain Ridge wins this game, a game 3 will be forced and will be played right after this game.
Starting out defensively for the Spanish Fork Dons, pitching number 5, Avery Sapp. Catching number 10, Ashton.
Lineup for the Sentinels today.
The first baseman, number 7,
Number 5, Kylie Avery will be hitting first and playing center field.
12,
Number 19, Michaela McClanahan batting second, playing third base. Number 12, Tessa Hawkinson playing second, batting third. Cleanup for the Sentinels is number 10, Tegan Smith. She will also be playing shortstop. Batting fifth, number 15, Tasha Hawkinson, who will be behind the plate for the Sentinels. Batting sixth is number 17, Miley Milne. She's a designated player. Batting seventh, number 23, Brinley Murdoch, who will be playing first base this morning. Batting eighth, number 14, Taya Manzanares, who will be playing left field, and rounding up the lineup at number 9, number 1, Ellie Pierce, playing right field. In the bottom half of the inning, the Sentinels will send out number 7, Ashlyn Webb, who will be pitching. As mentioned, Avery Sapp inside the circle for the Dons. Catching her will be Ashlyn Losi. Playing first, Kylie Mitchell, number 7.
Leading things off for the Mountain Ridge Sentinels.
At seconds, number 12, Jamie Davis.
Number 5, Kylie
Opposite of
Avery.
her at shortstop is number 4, Brooklyn Pintar. At the hot corner, number 14, Peyton Hall. And the outfield from left to right, Aubrey Leonard, Trinity Benson, and Oakley Beckstrom. First pitch from Sapp misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Also misses outside. In yesterday's matchup, Kylie Avery 2 for 3 with a run scored. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. Two 2-1 pitch. Change up in there for a strike. Even count for Avery. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 out, 1 strikeout for Avery Sapp to start the game for the Dons.
Now batting for the Sentinels, the third baseman, number 19, Michaela McClanahan.
Stepping into the box now for Mountain Ridge, number 19, Michaela McClanahan, was 1 for 1 yesterday. First pitch looking for a strike. Here's the 0-1. That's also swung on and missed. So Avery Sapp ahead in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Hits McClanahan around the belt. So free base awarded by Sapp on the hit by pitch. And that's going to bring up number 12, Tessa Hawkinson, who was playing second base, 0 for 3 in yesterday's game.
Now at the plate, the second baseman, number 12, Tessa Hawkinson.
Hawkinson watches the first pitch hit the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 pitch just misses outside to even the count at 1-1. Michaela McClanahan standing on first base for the Sentinels after a hit by pitch. Hawkinson reaches for that one and taps it foul down the third base line for strike two. 1-2 count to Hawkinson. Swung on and missed for the second out of the inning. Avery Sapp showing us already why she has 182 strikeouts coming in, so make the 184 strikeouts on the year.
Now batting the shortstop, number 10, Tegan Smith.
Tegan Smith watches that first pitch hit the outside corner for a strike. So 2 out, 1 on for the Sentinels. Tegan Smith in the box. 0-1 pitch misses outside. Tegan Smith, the cleanup hitter for the Sentinels, was 0 for 3 in yesterday's game. She just missed that one down the third baseline, fouled. Put the count at 1-2. In yesterday's game, the Sentinels had bases loaded with no out in both the first and second innings and only scored 1 run in each of those innings. Big part of that was getting Smith out and each of her at-bats as she fouls the 1-2 pitch off straight back. Tegan Smith playing shortstop for the Sentinels today. 1-2 count, 2 outs. McClanahan on first base for the Sentinels. Tegan Smith watches that one outside to even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's Avery Sapp looking to put away Tegan Smith. And she does just that to strike out the side. Avery Sapp, impressive first inning for the Dons as she turns it over to her offense.
In the top of the first inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Defensively for the Mountain Ridge Sentinels. Pitching, number 7, Ashlyn Webb. Catching, number 15, Tasha Hawkinson. The first baseman, number 23, Brinley Murdoch. The second baseman, number 12, Tessa Hawkinson. The third baseman, number 19, Michaela McClanahan. The shortstop, number 10, Tegan Smith. The left fielder, number 14, Tatia Manzanares. The center fielder, number 5, Kylie Avery. The right fielder, number 1, Ellie Pierce. And the designated players, number 17, Miley Milne.
Bottom of the first inning here in Game 2 of the 5A State Championship Series, with the Spanish Fork Dons taking on the Mountain Ridge Sentinels. Quick first inning for sophomore pitcher Avery Sapp in the top of the first, striking out the side. Only allowing 1 on, a hit by pitch. And so number 7 for the Sentinels, Ashlyn Webb, will be in the circle. She'll be facing an offense that has 75 home runs on the season. So obviously a bunch of power coming from this Dons offense. As mentioned yesterday, Aubrey Leonard had 2 home runs, a 3-runner, and a grand slam. First pitch seen by Benson is ripped foul. Benson, number 16, playing center field, batting first for the Dons. The 0-1. Bunt attempt. Push foul. It's going to make the count 0-2. Webb pitched for the Sentinels on Wednesday, where they beat Wasatch to advance to the finals. The 0-2 pitch is hit sharply at third, and it's going to be not in time. So Michaela McClanahan not able to field it cleanly at third. Trinity Benson reaches on an infield single to start the game off for the Dons.
Now batting for the Don, the designated player, number 17, Tatum Hall.
Tatum Hall showed bunt on the first pitch. She pulls back to watch for ball 1. Tatum Hall hitting second, number 17 for the Dons. She is a designated player. The 1-0 pitch misses way outside. Put the count at 2-0. No outs, 1 on after a Trinity Benson infield single to McClanahan. Now the 2-0 pitch to Hall. That also misses outside for ball 3. On deck for the Dons is number 4, Brooklyn Pintar, who has 13 home runs this season. So now Don's getting to the part of the order with all the power. The 3-0 pitch is in there, bunted. Back to Webb, who throws the first to get the out, but not before Trinity Benson is able to advance on the sacrifice bunt by Hall.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Brooklyn Pintar.
And as mentioned, that brings up the senior, number 4, Brooklyn Pintar, who is playing shortstop for the Dons. First pitch to her is ripped to right center field. That's going to score Benson. Pintar on her way to second, slides and will be in there safely. So RBI double from Pintar puts the Dons on the board here in the bottom of the first. The Dons came into this game with 60 doubles on the season. Bunch of power in this lineup, and right on cue, Pintar with an RBI double will put the Dons on top of the Sentinels early in the bottom of the first. This pitch is hit sharply to short. Tegan Smith not able to handle it. Pintar's going to come around third. Throw at the plate's going to be way outside. And so the Dons extend their lead 2-0 after the error by Tegan Smith. Kylie Mitchell was able to advance to second on the errant throw by Taya Manzanares. So 1 out, 2 in, and 1 on for the Dons. First pitch to Ashlyn Lucy, misses low. One-0 pitch. That ball is hit softly in the left field. It's going to get down. and advance Kylie Mitchell to third. So bloop single is going to keep the inning alive for the Dons. Kylie Mitchell standing on third, and Losi on first after her single.
Speed up runner for the Dons, number 15, Emily Olson.
Speed up runner for the Dons, number 15, Emmy Olson, junior outfielder. She'll be running
Now
for
at the plate,
Losi.
third baseman, number 14, Peyton Hall.
One out, runners on the corners. Peyton Hall batting. That pitch misses inside. Hall wearing number 14, playing third base for the Dons. She has 10 home runs on the season. That pitch is misses high and outside. Ball 2. Kylie Mitchell stands on third. Pinch runner, Emmy Olson on first. Webb gets the pitch, delivers to Peyton Hall, which misses inside. 3-0 count, and dangerous pitch here for Webb as Sentinels knocking on the door to strike again here in the first inning. Already jumped out to an early 2-0 lead. Still the bottom of the first and one out. The 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Hitters count here for Peyton Hall. 3-1. That's bounced sharply to third. To second for one, and it's dropped. And so another error by the Sentinels is going to bring in another Don run to make it 3-0. McClanahan at third was able to handle the sharp grounder, but the throw not handled by Tessa Hokinson, who was covering second. So 3-0 Dons after the error, 2 on, 1 out. First pitch to Avery Sapp misses for a ball.
The pitcher, number 5, Avery Sapp.
There goes the runner. She's going to
1-0 pitch is hit to McClanahan, but it would be ground or fielded foul. 1 ball and 1 strike for Avery Sapp. Webb gets the pitch, delivers the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Nice change of speeds there by Webb to have Sapp out in front. One out, 2 on. 1-2 count to Sapp. That pitch misses outside, and a throw down by Hokinson gets into center field, and both runners will advance. So now 3 errors in the inning by the Sentinels. Runners on second and third now after the error. 3 errors by the Sentinels. That pitch is hit well to left field, headed toward foul territory, and it's going to drop foul. Obviously, championship series here for both teams, and not the start that the Sentinels wanted on defense, making 3 errors already and spotting the Dons 3 runs to put themselves in an early hole. 2-2 count. Pitch misses high. So full count to Avery Sapp, who is looking to extend the Dons' lead. Emmy Olson on third. Peyton Hall stands on second. 3-2 pitch to Sapp. That's driven deep left field. And that ball is gone. Avery Sapp with a huge 3-run home run to put the Dons on top 6-0 in the first inning.
Congratulations on the 3-run home run by number 5, Avery Sapp.
So Avery Sapp helping herself on the offensive side with a 3-run home run to extend the Dons' lead to 6-0. Sentinels now meeting inside the circle.
Now batting for the Dons, the left fielder, number 19, Aubrey
Trying to
Leonard.
calm down number 7, Ashlyn Webb, who this inning is not totally on her shoulders. 3 errors by her defense hasn't helped her at all. And so that's now 3 unearned runs. Excuse me, that's 4 unearned runs in the bottom of the first inning. 6-0 Dons. First pitch to Aubrey Leonard. It misses outside. Dons making a statement here in the second game of the 5A championship. 1-0 pitch. Catches the corner. Even count to Aubrey Leonard. Leonard, the hero for the Dons in yesterday's game with the 2 home runs, 3-run home run, and a grand slam. 7 RBIs and 2 at-bats for Leonard. She hits this one deep, and that one's gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Dons, and Aubrey Leonard's 3rd home run in 2 games here in the championship series.
Congratulations on a home run by number 19, Aubrey Leonard.
They're having a hard time getting their feet on this. Phil, I don't know if we got the wrong link or something's wrong with it. And maybe we got something. Okay, is it a different one than what we used yesterday for the game?
Yes.
Okay, where would I find
Now batting the second baseman, number 12,
Now the Dons
Jamie
up
Davis.
7-0, only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Dons doing their best to try to put away the game here in the first inning. After a 3-run home run by Sapp and a solo by Leonard, they went back-to-back. That ball is going to be fielded fair.
You can just send this, so if you just do the copy the URL from here.
And that would be the second out of the inning as Jamie Davis grounds out to Brinley Murdoch. So the Sentinels have batted around here in the bottom of the first. Leadoff hitter Trinity Benson is back up with a single
Now batting for the Dons, number 16, Trinity Benson.
to third baseman Michaela McClanahan in the first inning. So it was Benson's infield single that got the Dons going in the beginning of this inning. And now she gets a chance to bat here with 2 outs in the same inning. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Dons making quick work with 7 runs, only 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch to Benson is hit sharply to left field. That ball's going to be fair. Benson on her way to second, and she will have a stand-up double. So already a single and a double in 1 inning of work for Benson. And now Tatum Hall, designated player, is going to come up for her second time with Benson standing on second, 2 outs.
At the plate, number 17, Tatum Hall.
Spanish Fork had a similar production in yesterday's game as Benson's going to steal third. Heads up play as McClanahan was playing in for the bunt. Benson takes advantage and still third. That ball's hitting the left center field in the gap, and that's going to score Benson. Tatum Hall on her way to second, and she's going to be in with another stand-up double for the Dons. That's going to extend their lead to 8-0 in only the bottom of the first inning. As I said yesterday, the Dons had similar production in their game. They scored 6 in the first yesterday and 7 in the fourth inning. And that is how they were able to get up early on Mountain Ridge and put them away. We have a pitching change now for the Sentinels. Be their shortstop, number 10, Tegan Smith, on the mound. Tegan Smith, a junior for the Sentinels. She will come in and try to get this third out and limit the damage, as the Dons have jumped out to an 8-0 lead in the bottom of the first.
Play by the third baseman toward the first is in time. Lock 2 makes a nice play to strand the runner at third. The Riverton strikes twice for the Dylan Mayfield home run, leading 2-0. We'll head to the top of the third. Coming back.
Tegan Smith inside the circle as Brooklyn Pintar will step up for the second time this inning. In the first inning, she had a double that scored Trinity Benson. Sentinels have hit 3 doubles and 2 home runs here in the bottom of the first, and have been aided by 3 errors by the Sentinels. First pitch from Tegan Smith on the way to Pintar. That ball is ripped to first base, but it's going to be played by Murdoch, and that is going to end the inning, but not before Spanish Fork Dons put up 8 runs in the bottom of the first to take a lead on the Sentinels.
What happened?
3 years, 2 home.
Like, you'll be named in a lawsuit, you know, something, whatever. Is it your insurance? Yes, that's right. I said, that's my insurance.
Leading off the top of the second inning for the Sentinels.
After 8 runs in the bottom of the first inning
Tasha Hokinson.
by Spanish Fork Dons, Mountain Ridge comes up to bat in the top of the second. Avery Sapp was able to make quick work of the Sentinels with 3 strikeouts in the first inning. First pitch of the second inning is high for ball 1. Tasha Hokinson yesterday, 1 for 3. She's behind the dish tonight. She pops up the 0-1 foul. Evens count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Talked about Sapp and her 182 strikeouts coming into the game. Already has 3. Finds herself ahead in the count 1-2. And another strikeout. 4 strikeouts now for Avery Sapp. And 1 gone here in the top of the 2nd inning. That strikeout will bring up number 17, Miley Milne.
Now batting the designated player, number 17,
She is the designated player tonight for the Sentinels. 0 for 3 in yesterday's game. First pitch to her is popped up. Shallow center field. And the play will be made by Trinity Benson for out number 2.
Now batting for the Sentinels, the first baseman, number 23, Brindley Murdoch.
Now number 23, Brindley Murdoch, steps up to the plate. Watch his first pitch outside for a ball. Murdoch playing first base. 0 for 3 in yesterday's game. Murdoch, a very talented sophomore for the Sentinels. 2 outs. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is in there for a strike. Evens the count 1-1. One pitch from Sapp is swung on, hit sharply to third, and she'll be thrown out at first. Another quick inning for Avery Sapp, and the Dons come up to bat. Kylie Mitchell steps up to the plate for the Dons here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. First inning, she hit a ground ball, went underneath the legs of Tegan Smith. Mitchell with 10 home runs on the season. First pitch to her is in for a strike.
Leading off for the Dons in the bottom.
Tegan Smith, once playing shortstop, now inside the circle for the Sentinels. Got the 3rd out after facing 1 batter in the bottom of the 1st. Her 0-1 pitch misses way outside. Puts the count at 1-1. Kylie Mitchell playing first base today for the Dons, wearing number 7. One misses low. Now Mitchell ahead in the count, 2-1. If you missed this in the bottom of the 1st, the Dons put up 8 runs after 3-run home run by Sapp, followed by a solo shot from Leonard and 3 doubles by the Dons. 2-1 misses outside, 3-1 the count. Dons put up similar damage in the 1st inning in yesterday's game 1, where they put 6 runs up in the 1st, followed by 7 in the 4th. Mitchell watches that one in the dirt for a leadoff walk. Now Ashlyn Losey, who had a single to left field in the 1st inning,
Now batting number 10,
will bat with Mitchell
Ashlyn
standing
Losey.
on first. First pitch almost hits Losi in the dirt. And it gets behind Hokinson. So Mitchell will be able to advance to second. Similar story here already for the Sentinels in the bottom of the second after 3 errors in the bottom of the first. So now the 1-0 pitch to Losi. It is ripped up the middle center field. Mitchell's going to stop at third. So now runners on the corners for the Dons after another Losi single. Now Peyton Hall will bat. Last inning she hit one sharply to McClanahan, who grounded it, or fielded it, excuse me, and threw it to Tessa Hokinson a second, who couldn't corral it,
Now batting number 14, Peyton Hall.
and allowed a run to score. First pitch to Hall, misses for a ball. Steal attempt is successful for Losi. And so now 2 runners in scoring position for the Dons after a Losi steal. Still no outs here in the bottom of the second with 2 on. Third baseman Peyton Hall batting for the Dons. Mitchell on third, Losi on second. The pitch, that's hit into left field. That one's deep, and that one's gone. Another 3-run home run for Spanish Fork. Puts them on top 11-0 in the bottom of the second inning.
3-run home run by number 14, Peyton Hall.
And with Hall's home run, the 6th hitter, 7th hitter, and 8th hitter all have home runs for the Dons, and we're still only in the bottom of the second inning with no out.
Now batting number 5, Avery Sapp.
So now Avery Sapp, who hit the 3-run home run in the first, steps up, watches first pitch, high for a ball. 11-0 Dons here in the bottom of the second, no outs. Sapp in the box. And 1-0 misses outside, 2-0.
I only spent 23 years gaining that.
The 2-0. Misses low for a 3-ball, no strike count. The pitch misses high and outside, ball 4. Now free base awarded by Tegan Smith. Puts another Don runner on base with no outs here in the bottom of the second.
At bat, number 19, Aubrey Leonard.
Aubrey Leonard now in the box, home run, solo home run after going back-to-back with Sapp in the bottom of the first. She now has 3 home runs in 2 games here in the finals series. She watches breaking ball in for a strike.
Her last 3 at-bats have been home runs.
See if Leonard can stay hot here. She watches the 0-1 in the dirt. Tegan Smith, usually the shortstop for the Sentinels, now in the circle after Ashlyn Webb was pulled after only getting 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Oh, sharply hit back to Smith. Fields it, throws it to second, and does get the out. Sharply hit back to her by Leonard. Able to get the glove out and to protect herself. Get the out of second base. So Sapp retired at second, Leonard to first. That's going to bring up Jamie Davis
Now batting number 12, Jamie Davis.
Davis grounded out to first baseman Murdoch in the bottom of the first inning. One out here in the bottom of the second inning. Don's on top, 11-0. Pitch misses low. Throw back to first. Not in time. Hokinson checking in on Leonard over at first. The 1-0 pitch also misses low. 2-0 count now to Jamie Davis, second baseman for the Dons. Davis, senior. She watches 2-0 out for a ball. So I was saying Jamie Davis, senior for the Dons, looking to put a cap on her career with a state championship. 3-0 pitch is popped up. Shallow right field. Hokinson goes back and is able to make the catch for out number 2. And now she tries to throw it to first to get Losi sleeping and throws it away to the backstop. So Leonard, she will be moved over to second base after another error by the Sentinel defense. And that turns it over to leadoff hitter Trinity Benson.
Now batting number 16, Trinity Benson.
Who will have her third plate appearance in 2 innings. First pitch to her is misses low. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Leonard stands on second base for the Dons. Trinity Benson up to bat. Dons lead Sentinels 11-0. The pitch hit right back up the middle. Leonard's going to come around third. She's headed home. Play at the plate. Not going to be in time. So Leonard scores. And an RBI single for Trinity Benson. 12-0 Dons. Benson having herself a day, 2 singles, and a double with an RBI. Mm. 12-0 the score here. Don's on top. Looking to win the state championship in big fashion. And looks like number 6, Oakley Beckstrom, will be hitting for Tatum Hall.
Now batting the flex player number 6, Oakley Beckstrom.
Tatum Hall was a designated player hitting for Hall. Hall now getting her at bat. Fouls the first pitch she sees, foul. 2 outs, 1 on after Trinity Benson RBI single to extend the Dons' lead. The 0-1 pitch to Beckstrom is popped softly, and Tegan Smith is able to make that play for the 3rd out of the inning. 12-0 Dons headed to the top of the 3rd. Top of the third inning, Spanish Fork Dons on top of the Mountain Ridge Sentinels,
Now batting
12
for the
to
Sentinels,
nothing.
the left fielder number 14, Taya Manzanares.
Taya Manzanares digs in for the Sentinels. First pitch is inside. Manzanares 1 for 2 with 2 runs in yesterday's game. The 1-0 finds inside corner for a strike. One 1 pitch, right back to Sapp, who throws it to first for out number 1. So now at number 1, Ellie Pierce will dig in for the Sentinels as the 9th hitter, 1 for 2 yesterday.
Now batting the right fielder number 1, Ellie Pierce.
First pitch to Pierce is inside. One 0 pitch misses outside. Count now at 2-0. 1-2-3 inning for Sapp in the top of the second. 4 strikeouts for Sapp on the morning. 2-0 pitch is fouled back on a bunt attempt, so now 2-1 count. Ellie Pierce.
And she's going to be out. Jerry Drake. Go to third base.
2-1 pitch. In there for a strike to Pierce. Evens the count at 2-2. Strike 3 to Pierce for the 5th strikeout for Sapp. Making quick work on the Sentinels again in the top of the third. 2 quick outs. She'll now face Kylie Avery.
Top of the order, number 5, Kylie Avery.
First pitch to Avery misses outside. 1-0. 1-0 misses low. Avery ahead in the count now 2-0. Avery struck out and swinging in her first appearance in the top of the first. 2-0 pitch to Avery. Catches the corner, strike 1. 2-1 now the count. The pitch misses outside. Avery Sapp now falling behind on her first batter this afternoon. 3-1 pitch to Avery. Bunt attempt misses. Strike 2. That'll make the count full. Full count pitch. Right back to Sapp. Play at first is not going to be in time. Infield single for Kylie Avery. First hit on the day for the Sentinels comes in the top of the third.
That's the first infield, that's the 5th infield hit I've seen her get in 2 days. Yeah.
First pitch to McClanahan, fouled down the left field line. McClanahan was
19, Michaela McClanahan.
hit by a pitch in the top of the first. Until the Kylie Avery infield single, she was the only base runner to reach for the Sentinels. So now, top of the third, 2 outs. 0-1 pitch to McClanahan. Misses low. Count at 1-1. McClanahan was 1 for 1 yesterday. She's a junior, plays third base for the Sentinels. She watches the 1-1 pitch outside. Sapp tried to catch the corner with a slider. 2-1 count. That ball is hit foul again down the left field line. So now 2-2 count to McClanahan. Two pitch, fouled straight back. So count stays at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on for the Sentinels. That is Kylie Avery standing at first. Swinging third strike, thrown down the first to end the inning. 6 strikeouts now for Avery Sapp, and that's going to send the Dons to the bottom of the third, looking to put the game away.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Dons.
Bottom of the third inning, Spanish
Number 4,
Fork leads the
Brooklyn
Sentinels
Pintar.
12-0. Just a reminder, if they score 3 here in the bottom of the third, that will count as a run rule win, and Spanish Fork will be crowned champions. This is their 10th title game appearance in the last 11 seasons. In those 11 seasons, they've won 4 championships, and they've won 6 state titles since the year 2000. Brooklyn Pintar up to bat now for the Dons. She watched the first pitch high, the 1-0. It's hit to right center field. That one's also deep, and that one's gone. The 4th home run in 3 innings for the Dons.
Brooklyn Pintar.
Puts them up 13-0 in the bottom of the third inning. Pintar with a double and now a solo home run.
At the plate, number 7, Kylie Mitchell.
Pretty impressive day if you ask me. That's going to bring up Kylie Mitchell, who is 0 for 1 after reaching and scoring on error and a walk in her last plate appearance. So now 13-0 Dons over the Sentinels here in the bottom of the third with no out. First pitch to Mitchell is in for a strike. Lost in the scoring barrage by the Dons is Avery Sapp's dominance on the other side. Sapp with 5 strikeouts on the day through 3 innings. That one's ricocheted off Smith's glove and played well by Hokinson for the first out of the inning. So Tegan Smith with the assist to Hokinson for the first out. It's going to bring up Ashlyn
Now batting number 10,
Losey.
Ashlyn Losey.
Losey 2 for 2 with 2 singles in today's game. First pitch she sees is in for a strike. 13-0, Dons on top of Mountain Ridge Sentinels. 0-1 the count. Misses way outside. One ball, one strike, one out. Losi at the plate. She rips that back foul. 1-2 count. Mountain Ridge looking to extend their hopes here in the finals. This is their first full season as a team and now in the championship game. So pretty impressive on the Sentinel side as well. As Tegan Smith hits the corner for strike 3. And now 2 quick outs after the home run by Pintar.
Now batting number 14, Peyton Hall.
Now Peyton Hall steps in. Last at bat, she hit a 3-run home run. First pitch to her hits her on the foot. So now she'll be awarded first base. That's going to bring up Avery Sapp,
Now batting
who
number
has a
5,
3-run
Avery
home
Sapp.
run of her own. Two outs, one on for the Dons. If you are hearing the other broadcast taking place, the 6A state championship games going on as well here in the same sports complex in Spanish Fork. That pitch misses low. Two outs, Peyton Hall standing on first base. Avery Sapp at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to Sapp. The 2-0. That's going to be grounded to Hokinson. She grounds, fields, and throws first for the 3rd out. So only 1 run scored in the bottom of the 3rd. The Dons still lead 13-0.
What good teams like this do, they capitalize on mistakes.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, 1 run, 1 hit.
Top of the 4th inning here in Spanish Fork, as home team Spanish Fork leads Mountain Ridge 13-0.
Now batting number 12, Tessa Hokinson.
If you're just joining us, there have been 4 home runs hit by Spanish Fork. Combine that with a few errors, and that's how we've gotten 13-0. Tessa Hokinson flies that out to deep center field for out number 1.
Now batting number 10, Tegan Smith.
Avery Sapp in the circle for the Dons has only allowed 1 hit through 3 1/3. Tegan Smith now in the box. She watches the first pitch outside for a ball 1. Smith 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging in the first inning. She swings and misses at that pitch to even the count. It's been a very impressive showing here by Spanish Fork on both offensive and defensive side. So 1-1 misses high and outside. Riverton now competing as we speak in the 6A finals. Riverton with only 1 loss on the season, and that came to Spanish Fork earlier in the season. So 2-1 is fouled back, even the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Called strike 3. Now 7 strikeouts for Avery Sapp.
Now batting number 15, Tasha Hope.
Riverton is leading their game. It's the first pitch to Tasha Hokinson, misses outside. Ball 1. Sentinels are coming into this game at 25-4. As a 1-0 swung on and missed. Maybe not the way they wanted this game to go, but still a very fine season for the Sentinels, led by Coach Andre Ashton. It's 1-1 misses low for ball 2. Tasha Hokinson struck out swinging in her first appearance. She swings and misses and lets go of the bat. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Avery Sapp looking to shut the door on the Sentinels again. That ball misses low. Full count now. Full count pitch. It is swung on, hit deep to center field. That ball is gone. Tasha Hokinson puts the Sentinels on the board here in the top of the 4th inning with a solo shot to center field. Only the second hit allowed by Avery Sapp is a costly one. Score now stands at 13-1. Sentinels determined not to go out quietly. Hokinson tries to get things going for Mountain Ridge.
Now at bat, number 17, Miley Milne.
That's going to bring up number 17, designated player Miley Milne. 2 outs. Nobody on after the solo shot by Tasha Hokinson. First pitch to Milne was in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch misses high. Avery Sapp came into the game with a 1.18 ERA, so runs hard to come by on the talented sophomore pitcher. 1-1 is in there for a strike. 1-2 the count now to Miley Milne. One, two. That swung and hit deep to left field. The Sentinels now have gone back to back.
Home run by the designated player, number 17.
Miley Milne.
Miley Milne.
Solo shot to left field. And now after back-to-back home runs by the Sentinels, maybe they're heating up. Both teams now making pitchers pay on balls left down the middle of the plate. Solo shot to center field by Tasha Hokinson was followed by another solo home run by Miley Milne. And as we said, Sentinels not going down quietly, trying to put up a fight here in the top of the 4th inning. Still a long hill to climb. But this offense, as we've seen so far this season, is capable of doing so. So now 2 runs scored here in the top of the 4th. Don still lead 13-2. 2 outs. Brindley Murdoch now in the box for the Sentinels. First pitch is high, ball 1. One 0 pitch, misses high. So now Avery Sapp, perhaps a little bit flustered, missing some of her spots in the top of the 4th inning. 2-0, in there for a strike. Perfect placement, low and outside. Not much Brindley Murdoch could do with that pitch, but Murdoch still ahead in the count, 2-1. The pitch, fouled straight back, evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs scored in the inning for the Sentinels. Looking to make a comeback here in game 2 of the state finals. The pitch is grounded softly to the third, fielded foul. Peyton Hall manning the hot corner for the Dons. Two pitch misses high and outside. He makes the count full at 3-2. Full count pitch. Nice breaking pitch in there for a strike, and she gets Brindley Murdoch looking. It's an 8th strikeout on the day for Avery Sapp, but not before the Sentinels could put up 2 solo home runs and cut into this lead, headed to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th inning, Don's up to bat. Aubrey Leonard will lead it off. First pitch from Smith is going to be fouled off. 0-1 the count. Sentinels put up 2 runs off solo home runs. Back-to-back solo home runs, in fact, by Tasha Hokinson and Miley Milne to cut into this Don's lead. Don's still lead 13-2. Smith gets a pitch, delivers the 0-1. Low in the dirt. Quick inning needed here by Tegan Smith and the Sentinels. Try to keep the momentum and get the bats going again in the top of the 5th. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, tip foul. 1-2 is count.
Or just go to the top of the thing.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
The 1-2. Ball's popped up. McClanahan underneath it. She will make the catch. First out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down for Tegan Smith to start the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting number 12, Jamie Davis.
As I mentioned, a nice quick inning for Tegan Smith would keep the momentum here for the Sentinels as they try to cut into the lead. Jamie Davis now steps up. Pitch from Smith catches the corner for strike 1. Jamie Davis 0 for 2. Ground out to first and a pop to second. 0-1 pitch in the dirt, 1-1. One out, no on, the 1-1 pitch. Not able to make contact is Jamie Davis for the second strike, 1-2 the count. Davis with 11 home runs on the season, so plenty of pop from the 9th hitter. 1-2 pitch, misses high. 2-2. Great spot in the lineup for Tegan Smith to have a quick inning facing 8, 9, then 1. So this is a big hitter for Smith to get out if she wants to keep it going for the Sentinels. But the 2-2 misses high and sends the count full. Three-two pitch. Hit to McClanahan at third. She sends it over to first for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Tegan Smith. And that sends up Trinity Benson, who is 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. 2 runs scored for Trinity Benson. Two outs now, nobody on. Trinity Benson looking to keep it alive for the Dons. She pops that one to shallow right field, and that's going to be caught. So quick 3 outs for Tegan Smith and the Sentinels. They keep the momentum headed to the top of the 5th.
Bottom of the 4th. No run.
Top of the 5th inning in Spanish Fork. Mountain Ridge down to Spanish Fork 13-2. As it is the top of the 5th. Mountain Ridge needing 2 runs to stay alive here in game 2 of the finals. Taya Manzanares watches the first pitch in for a strike. The 0-1. That's hit straight to Brooklyn Pintar for out number 1. So good contact by Manzanares. But just right at Pintar, she is the first out of the inning. So now Spanish Fork 2 outs away from being crowned 2021 5A champs. First pitch to Ellie Pierce, misses low. Ellie Pierce 0 for 1 today with a strikeout swinging.
Yes, ma'am.
1-0 pitch. Hit sharply to Kylie Mitchell, but she's able to handle it and do it herself. For the second out of the inning. Hands it over, however, to Kylie Avery, leadoff hitter for the Sentinels.
Now batting the top of the order, number 5, Kylie Avery.
Looking to keep it alive and stay in this ball game. First pitch from Kylie Avery misses low. Ball 1. Spanish Fork 1 out away from becoming state champions. The 1-0 pitch also misses low, 2-0.
I left because I thought we had more pitching now.
Second place trophy to Mountain Ridge.
2-0 pitch. Not able to make contact is Avery. Strike 1. 2-1 now the count. Avery, bunch of speed. Any ball on the ground, still going to be a tough out. 2-1 pitch. That ball is on the ground. Fielded, thrown the first. It's called safe. Just as I mentioned, Avery puts on the ground. Jamie Davis there to corral it, but not able to make the play in time. So Kylie Avery keeps the hopes alive for the Sentinels. 2 infield hits on the day for Kylie Avery. That brings up Michaela McClanahan.
Now batting number 19, Michaela McClanahan.
First pitch to McClanahan. Catches the outside corner, strike 1. McClanahan 0 for 1 today with a strikeout swinging and a hit by pitch. So that one's popped up. Could be playable. Payton Hall is there. She catches it. And Spanish Fork is the 5A state champions in the state of Utah.
We'd like to congratulate Mountain Ridge.
Mugging each
for a
other
great
right outside
season.
home plate. They win this ball game 13-2. 2 impressive wins in the finals, both of them run rules. Ends Mountain Ridge's season. They ended at 25-5, but Spanish Fork 32-1 on the season. And the Utah High School 5A state champions. Congratulations to all the seniors on their team who ended their career with a state championship.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Also,
please direct your
congratulations to
attention
Mountain
the
Ridge
field for the
seniors who,
presentation of the state
in their
championship
first full
trophies.
season,
We would like to thank the designees
made it
for their
to the
sponsorship of
championship
the
game.
championship trophies.
came up just short. Spanish Fork keeps their dynasty going here in 5A softball. Congratulations to the Dons. Dons hit 4 home runs in today's game. On the way to scoring 13. Sentinels 2 runs came on solo shots by Hawkinson and Mill.
The trophies will be presented by Jan Whitaker, the UHSAA
And Avery Sapp
Assistant Director.
inside the circle for the
We begin
Dons,
award
closing it
ceremony
out,
with the presentation of the 5A second
ending her
place trophy
season
to Mountain Ridge
18-0.
High School.
Perfect season for Sapp in the circle and a perfect ending for the Dons this 21 season. Sure, after last year being canceled all the teams in Utah can get back on the
conclude
field.
ceremonies by awarding the 5A state championship trophy to
It's been great having the
School.
fans here, fans,
Congratulations to both teams on their success
friends,
this season.
family,
And
all
thank you
here
for
to
your
witness
attendance
Spanish Fork
at today's games.
end their season with a championship. And now being awarded their plaque. We are the champions being played here in Spanish Fork as your Dons, 5A state champions 2021. For Game Night Live Rewind, I am Ethan Fleming, signing out from Spanish Fork as your home team Dons take it 5A state champions.